How do we make DBD the perfect game? People tell you that can't happen, that it's impossible to have a perfect game free of complaints from at least a few sad sacks. To those people, I say, you're right, but I needed a video. So because I'm not in touch with the youth of today, or even my own generation for that matter, I'm just gonna say the shit that I want. First things first, remove the knight from the game. Permanently. The biggest piece of shit in the game. People say it's the perks or people in general, but no, it's this killer. How do you expect people to act in your community when you're openly hosting a killer like the knight, who's not even a killer when you think about it, but more of a spectator mode? Next, I want gen slowdown and anti-tunnel perks available to new players. Either rework the perks currently locked behind licensed characters to something different and create free perks with the current effects, or just create new free perks with those capabilities. I'm not usually one to bitch about balance, but this is the most pay-to-win aspect in DBD in my opinion. People don't invest money into buying DLCs unless they like the game. They won't like the game if they're getting shit on every time with no way to really counter. And bro, the get better at looping crowd needs to miss me with that shit. You're not pulling out a 5-gen chase every game, especially as a new player. And while it's unrealistic to always escape, you want new players to feel that level of reward here and there to keep them coming back. It's important for the health of the game to replace the people leaving with new people coming in. Next, I want funnier cosmetics. The funniest cosmetics right now are all for the clown, which is fitting. But if you can dress him up as a fucking chicken, surely you could put Dwight in like a hot dog costume or some shit. It's getting too weird. Everyone only asks for shirtless cosmetics all the time. I also want perk levels. I went more in depth here in this video. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. Essentially, you tier the perks in a way that restricts certain killers from using them. Controversial, I know. Meaning strongest killers like Blight and Nurse can't run all 4 of the best slowdowns every game, but the weak killers still could. People won't like that, but oh well. It's been years of behavior balancing shit around those top 2 or 3 killers. It's annoying as fuck. How many perks had to die just because it was abused by Nurse? Finally, I want a better solo queue experience, and what I mean by that is like a quick chat option with a select few dialogue options to try and get everyone on the same page. Alternatively, maybe throw in some emotes. Could be a little something to make the games a little more fun. Look, I'm tired of trying to have a conversation with a teammate by fucking pointing though. It's getting out of hand. But that's gonna do it for, actually hold on, one more. No, sorry. Lastly, I want the knight removed from the game.